We're going to try and play as seriously as possible in the Premier League, but there might come a time where we have to just play for the Champions League and rotate players in the Premier League and hope for the best. But we want to make sure we get ourselves as far in front into fourth place as possible if we can do that. To see you smiling. But so Eli puts in Eli Andro. Oh yes! Oh, Fluky, you missed it. Eli Andro had a report recently, and he's apparently one of the best players in the world now. That's a good free kick to start off with. It was to make him mine. So I only brought him in to be a squad depth centre mid, and I loaned him back out to his Brazilian club when I first got him. So I didn't expect him to be this good. Which is really good news for us. We need that. A bit of magic on the wings. Highlight for, I'm guessing, them. Oh, I don't know if I like director cam, but I think it looks better on stream. So we'll carry on with it. I like all the camera angles. Actually, is what I'm meant to say. I prefer the TV camera. It's just one I've always used. Last subs we're going to have to be maybe Eli or Dalboy. We want the players to be as fresh as possible for this Champions League game coming up. That is a bit of a risky play out, lads, but okay, we got away with it. City are drawing, that's good. Basically, anybody in front of us dropping points is good news. I don't know who we're going to be chasing for fourth in the end, because they're all relatively close. Third and fourth are close. Good football, this. Oh, look at this. Send it forwards better. This is too much short passing football. Just get it forwards. That's it. Whack it in there. Love that. Love that. There we go. No good football needed here. Just get it forwards. Get it in the box. That's all we care about this football club. We're a simple football team. We're a simple team from Yorkshire. We don't care about any of this tippy-tappy nonsense. Get it in there. Get it in the mixer. Get us a goal. That's it. That's all we want to do. That's it. Battling. Oh, I love that. Straight from the 70s. So City are unlikely to be... I don't know. They're still fairly close. They're only on 66. They are still gettable. We do play City at home, right? We could catch those teams in front of us. Apart from who was first, I think they're slightly further ahead. But everybody else we could still catch if we continue to win our games. That is a great tackle. I feel a little bit like... Do you remember we played that wide diamonds with Aiden City Munich? And we kept getting shredded in behind all the time. I'm feeling a little bit like that at times. It is. Like, they get a lot of chances here and here. Right there and right there. In the half space. It's working so far. So... Is that? That is awful. Yeah, like that. Shredded straight in behind. Now, are we going to cover in the middle? Just about win that? Yeah. Okay, now on the counter, you've got two players up front. That's it. You've got to use players on the counter. If you're going to leave a man short, you've got to be able to counter effectively like this. You've got Eli, you're in. Get the bar. The bar. Come on, let's end this game now. We've won this one. Alec, how are you, mate? Well then, Torin. Oh, he scored! Torin scoring goals in the 4-4-2. Well, yeah, it is 4-4-2. No way. How many points Liverpool clear of us, actually? They are, if we win our game in hand, we go to 62. Actually, there's only 9 points behind. They need to lose 3 games, though. But we beat one of them. Nah, they're not going to lose 3. Not have that. Got Tottenham, Chelsea at home. They'll easily win those. I mean, not that we should look at title anyway. We don't deserve it this year. We've dropped points way too many times. But hopefully, if everybody gets the same level of points next year, we've got a chance, I reckon. If everybody has another poor season. But they won't. If we have a good start, somebody else will have a good start. That'll work. Always does for us. I mean, we could win the Champions League. We're playing a new tactic, relatively new, this season. We score a lot of goals. Concede quite a few goals. It's a little bit chaotic, and I don't know, it's the kind of tactic that could do it. As we go close, we just miss out, but we'll see. Here we go then. Well, if you are watching on YouTube, welcome into the series in this new episode. We'll be doing the Champions League all the way through. It's probably be one episode from this PSG game all the way through to the end of the season, and the player actually reveal maybe in the same episode. I'm not sure. But it's going to be ending the season anyway. We've got Champions League. We've got, I think, a semi-final. We could have an FA Cup final. We could have a Champions League final. We could have so much today's episode. So welcome in. Join everybody here in the stream that's watching as well. We've got a big evening ahead of us. And John did his knee ligament, so that's not great. Everybody else is fully fit except for Townsend at centre-back. But that is okay, because it wasn't Mammy. Here we go. Come on, Barnsley. 4-2. A lot of real players. We've got a chance. We've got to beat them. We've got to beat them. Come on. They're playing a lot of real players in this team. He is unbelievable, by the way. This Kai Henderson. He's like 6'6". He's like basically Haaland. And Liverpool sold him. Thank God Liverpool sold him, by the way. Okay, nothing's happened early on. Not many chances for either sides. Down. Nothing's happened. Past the 30-minute mark. Now we go. Playing out is from PSG. They play it to Hakimi, play it to Patino. And they play it back to Koundé. Koundé into Molin. Oh, shite. Shite. Wow. I mean, that guy's another Nugent. The two Nugents they've got are two of the best Nugents in the game. Their left-footed centre midfielder and their left-footed striker are both world class. I tried to sign both of them at different times. I nearly got Austin, the centre mids, who's right there, probably going to score in a second. There he is, right there. He's right there. He's still right there. Oh, Eli. Yes. Yes, keeper, come on. Sorry if that was loud. Apologies in the microphone. Oh, dumb lad in goal. Every time to dig in. Let's dig in, lads. Get some chances. Come on. Can we generate a bloody highlight or something in this game? Christ. Here we go. PSG have the ball. Come on. They don't want it, lads. They don't want it. There we go. Oh, Dow boy. Got we switched on to that. Get up. Get up. Pathetic, but we got there in the end. Keeper's got it. Just whacked it clear. Dow boy gets up and flicks it on. But flicks it on to absolutely nobody. I don't... What has just happened? No. Right off the training grounds. You don't save those. Look at this. You can't teach this. Flick it on, and just run. Just run, and just try and smash someone. Absolute calamity. Oh, it's beautiful. Got a round of applause for that. That is unbelievable stuff. Let's take off Bruno Luis, put on Bet on the left-hand side. And let's take out, I think, Tissot on left back as well. Let's put on Collison is... Wow, it's nearly a carbon copy of their goal. We're making two changes here, though. Torrens in, surely. Oh, Jeff, what's he doing? Tissot, Bruno Luis, play across. Down boy, no. Yeah, we've injured their best player. That's good news. Well done, boys. Exactly what we'd like to see. I reckon Eli has to come on. He's a bit tired. Let's throw on Amdouni, centre mids. Vaisal, Lucas Silva. Lucas Silva plays into Eli Andro, to Eli Miguel. Two Eli's linking up yet again. There it is. Torrin is shy. He's never going to get there, though. That's not really his Torrin's fault. Sorry, Torrin. I can't blame you for that. It was a poor pass. Donnarumma has it. He's going to launch it long. We're going to win not the first and not the second. I mean, it's not really fair when the little players flick it into the big player. Like, come on. Centre back, sort it out. 1-1. Oh, it's a highlight. It's quite far out. This could be a corner highlight for them. It should not be a goal from there. It better not be a goal from there. Mukoko. Yeah, keeper saves it, corner. I don't like these angles that it gives us there. All right, it's going to be a corner PSG. This could be an actual decent attempt. No, we headed it away, and that is the end of it. Wingers played really poorly in this game, and so is Torrin. That's not a shock, though. Oh, it's PSG. We've won the tackle. Amdouni plays it into Beto. Plays across to Eli Andro. Eli Andro to Torrin. Torrin plays it into the right back. Right back's got the ball, plays it across to Dalboy, and he's absolutely spooned it into the goalkeeper. No, Dalboy. Oh, it's not good. It's not good, lads. That's not a good result at all. At home. Bollocks. Bollocks, what I say to that. Beto, no, Torino, you playing to the Torrin. Let's put Beto in for Eli Andro. Just change around some players here. So we get a slightly fresher team for the second leg than we're going to have currently. I don't really trust you, to be honest, but just go on the bench if you want, I suppose. Make up the numbers. That is our team. I'm not really confident with this. I'm not confident, but it's the best we've got. Come on, Barnsley. Your hair is dancing in the wind. Come on, Barnsley. Here we go, boys. Big upset coming. Oh, no, maybe not. Whipped in. Near post. Ray! Burn marks on the ground. Come on, Barnsley. Highlight him, McCockett's crew, red card highlight. No, he was in a yellow. I could see it coming. Just the way that highlight started, that was all. I've seen that red card highlight so many times. Right, if we played the 4-3-3, as it was. No, not that one. And then it's going to have to be... I think I trust Torrin the least out of everybody. So Torrin's going to be the one that comes out. I nearly didn't play him as well, the guy that just got sent off. I nearly didn't play him, played Ami. I should have done. You've got to be joking. You've got to be joking. Red card and a penalty immediately after. I don't want to say about that. Game over. Game over. Two on. Elo wins the header. They get it back again. It through. Paolo Bernardo. Yeah, goal. Game over. Got absolutely done in this game. Torreni scored that somehow. Wow, that's us out. If I stick to this formation next year, I need one more striker. An actual good one as well. Right, I think that's semi-final. Sum up for the rest of these games, rest of the season. I mean, this should be an easy win. This should be. We aren't scoring from corners anymore. It's the same routine, but I've gone. It's a different formation, isn't it? So we're not scoring. I could go from there where that is. Might have to change the routine a little bit. Are we close enough to do it in 3? I honestly don't know, because it depends how this tactic starts next season. That's what's going to dictate that. We could be 1 season away. We could be 2. We could be 5. This team always seems to find a way to do shite with different tactics after a while. Eli's going to come off better on the right-hand side. Eli off, Tom Carroll on. And we'll leave it for now. As they break through, they go through. This tactic gives up too many chances like that, I think, for it to be a solid tactic for next year. But we're going to play out from the back. And we're going to win it off with Tom Carroll. He's going to dribble with it, play it to better to Torrin. Torrin's got to finish it and does not. Yes, game over. Well done, Tom Carroll. At least it was a good performance from us in this game. FA Cup semi-final. So we're into the FA Cup final. At least got a cup final to look forward to at the end of the season, whatever happens here. Extra bit of money for us, which is always good. We need the money. So that is definitely a huge positive. Now play City in 2 days' time. 3 days' time. Lucas Silva is out for this one. That's fine. He can come out. Let's play with some Ami. No problems there. And that's going to do. Oh, I was also gutted about that bloody PSG game, man. And look here, like we've got 3 years left. Having a look at this. Next year we'll do little changes and hope that we can compete for the title and stuff. And then give it large for 2 years. What we got to do? Go on, Dabby. Go on. Yes, we'll take that, Torrin. Good lads. He just declined his transfer request, which is interesting. Now he's scoring goals. That's an interesting thing for us. Still got an attack. They go up Frankie de Jong. Back to the goalkeeper. They go long. Win this. Got to win that. Got to win that right back. William. Eli Andro. Torrin. Vasor. Eli, good football. Got Eli Andro. Whips it in. Nope. Uses right back. Okay. Uses the CDM. Has gone back to the centre back all of a sudden. Oh, worked it around pretty well there. Go on then. Oh, referee pen. All day. One of those, please. It is 2-0. Turning and drop it like a burn. I hate these periods when, like, Oscar, where we don't feel like we can ever really a good season as to win the title. Because, like, you can have, like, what is actually quite a good season overall. We could win the FA Cup, finish top forward, should be a good season. But because we haven't won the Champions League and we haven't won the Premier League, it doesn't feel like a positive, really. Got 5 games left after this and the Cup final, FA Cup final. That is all that's left this season. And the player attribute review, end of season review and all that stuff. Oh, what a goal. Plus William, good finish. I used to believe that as well. Like Felipe, for so many years, I would say up to FM21, like, I'd always find the Champions League pretty easy. Like, I could play my backup team all the way through to the quarterfinals and not use my first team once, even with like a pretty poor team. But this year, it feels a little harder for some reason. But like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Next year we should. But I mean, this could change because we might have had a good start because we changed tactics. But if things go like this next season, we should challenge for everything. We really should. We can't improve the team much, which is my only concern. But there we go. Go on, get a draw or something there. 7-1. Of course it is. Of course it's 7-1. I can't get annoyed because we're not going to win it this year anyway. We're too far behind, but we'll definitely win this one easily. We're coming to the last game of the season, whether we get top 4 or not. Because we play Liverpool at home. That's the problem. They're top of the league. We might be. Can you imagine after all this if we win the FA Cup but end up in no Champions League football next year? I can't deal with that. Cannot. I mean, if we go into the Europa League, I'm going to have to sell half the squad. I'm going to have to sell half of the squad because I've mortgaged the future of the team against us being the top 4, really. Oh, no. City 1. No. Right, Villa, you need to drop points. Aston Villa, whoever you're playing against, I'm your biggest fan. They're playing, come on, Bournemouth. They're playing the same time as us. And we need Tottenham to get a result really against Arsenal, I'm afraid. I can't believe what I've seen. I mean, obviously in some ways I can because of what's happened this entire save, but I think I'm like shell-shocked by this team. And I'm the first person to look at tactics, right? Always in any save that's not going quite well. I've tried every tactic that's worked for me, and that might not mean much if your tactics are still shit. Like something can work for you, but if your tactics could still be not the best, but they might have worked for you because of whatever reason. But those tactics have worked in series that everybody else has seen on Twitch. And have seen these tactics work and do pretty well. But not with this team. Not with this club, not in this save. They just threw away Champions League spot, coach. It set us back another 2 years. I have no idea what I'm going to do next season in terms of tactics. I hate this team. Hate them. I hate them all. Yeah, I could go wingerless. I wouldn't be a diamond though, I don't think. I go 4-3-1-2. Didn't I do that? This team coach, this bloody Barnsley team, I can't throw the water bottle off, coffee, bunch of idiots. Right, if you're watching on YouTube, welcome back in. We are in the FA Cup final. We finished outside the top 4. We're about to do the play attribute reveal and then our Moneyball transfer window. And yeah, I'm not in the best of moods right this second. We've switched to this. Basically, it's the 5-2-2 we had earlier on in the save, but it's been tweaked for 3 at the back. And we'll see how it goes. It may work. It may not. In fact, no, I don't want to use this one. No, hang on. That isn't the one. That's the one I actually wanted. But I was going to do that. But then it might need him to actually be that. Yeah, that's the one. But I could put him in there. Oh, no, he needs to be inverted winger. Okay, go then, cup final. I've never been so less enthusiastic about a cup final in my entire life, especially one that we've not won yet in this save. Just as the manager says, the fans have been fantastic, go and do it for them. These players couldn't do anything. They could not organise a piss up in a brewery. Just, lads, go out there, win the game for the fans, and then get on the nearest train home, because I don't want any of you back at the football club ever again. You bunch of wasters. That's my prep talk for the team for the game. Oh, big gaps down the middle. Lucas Silva plays to Vaisor, into William, to Amdouni. Vaisor, no, I can't really work the ball to the wide players when they're a bit higher and wide. I worked it there. Yeah, inverted winger's gone a bit. Yeah, there we go. He's got the ball now. Going to cut and play it to the centre back. Got wide centre backs everywhere there. If you want to use him, use him. You've got to play that Lucas Silva. He's on. Oh, right. Got players everywhere. Look at the football. There you go. Torrin's in. Good goal. 1-0. Right here. Turns it into Eli. Eli plays into William. Plays to Dalboy. Torrin. 2-0. Corner for Brighton Hove Albion. They play it in. Oh, there you go. 2-1. Abdi has scored. 2-1. Okay, Carla, they go long. We're going to get up and win the first one. Marcus Leonardo's 5'9", beats one centre back in the air, goes through. What are we doing, Lucas Silva? Pull your finger out, son. Eli with the corner, whips it in, headed to clear. Nail him, take the reds, Just go through the back of him. Oh, they're in again. What are we doing, lads? What? You just shit, aren't you? You shit. Let's face it. Bullshit. You're lucky you're in the team. Yeah, those wings need to drop a bit shorter, I think, really. We can highlight far post, sit his head. Yeah, it's a free head. It's not going to work this, I don't think, long term. Another highlight. Brighton have it if they're in. They work it into Leonardo's free again, man. Yeah, this definitely ain't going to work. Right, let's change it. Where's my 4-2-3-1? Where you at? Instant highlight. Lucas Silva, Townsend whacks it clear. Gets and wins it. Dalboy, Eli to Torrin. Torrin plays it across, and it's a dead in from Amdouni. And it's 3-1 to Barnes, and that's game over. You'd expect, anyway. I might go back to this because the last time I played this with this Barnsley team, we're a much worse team, and this tactic does require you to have a good team for it to work. I've got a better team now. Probably suits the team pretty well as well, actually. Elandra off, better on the right hand side. I'm not sure what we're doing here. Brighton get a chance on goal. Gyro, 3-2. Goodbye. Brighton's got a knock. Off he comes. Let's put on Bruno Luis, I reckon. Goodbye. Bye. Corner for Brian. Whip it in. Head to the far post. And it's in. 3-3. There it is. 3-3. Barnsley and Brian. Again, Brian corner. Got it clear. I'm doing it to touch. He's got. Oh, he's in. We're in. Overload. Eli gets it. Eli still. What's he do with it? Whips it in across goal. No. Vaso has it. Back into Eli. Oh, that is pathetic, Eli. What are we doing? Right, we're going to get that easy, though. Townsend to William. Plays it across. Vaso gets to the right hand side. He's going to whip this in across the face of goal. He does. Far post to Bruno Luis. Heads it across. That boy! 4-3 might be offside. Yes. 4-3. Come on. We'll go positive. I think I just do that to go defensive with this tactic. I can't remember really what I do. I might do that as well. Yeah, that'll do. Why not? Boy gets it. Plays into Collison. Collison comes inside there, hits it, and it's never going in. Collison throws it to William. Back into Collison to William. That is awful. It's going to be a highlight for Brighton. Hopefully it's a red card highlight. Oh, we win it. Lucas Silva plays it forward to Eli. Amdoni whacks out to the right side to Beto. Beto. Oh, okay. Big switch to Collison. Travels it into space. Plays into Bruno Luis. Through. Back into Collison. Back to Bruno Luis. Got better cross. Does that ball. And it's 5-3. And that is going to end the game. Barnsley win the FA Cup. And I'm not even that happy about it because of what we've just seen in the league, but at least it is a trophy. And we are going to win a game. In a big moment for once, but a lack of enthusiasm for this after what we've just seen. But there we go. FA Cup win. Second trophy of the save. We won the European, won the FA Cup. It's our first domestic trophy, actually, which is good that we finally managed to get one. We've been to the FA Cup final twice now. Won our second attempt. We did not win the League Cup, despite also having 2 attempts at that. We'll say congratulations to the boys. Okay, so what we do now is I'm going to save it. We're going to do our player attribute reveal, and then we're going to look at what we do next year as we get our transfer budget, I'm sure now. In fact, let's look at that first. Our transfer budget is going to be... Still not there. Is going to be end of season review. Okay, the new rivals. So, dream as agree. Pellegrini apparently was the best one. Disagree with that. Eli Andrew was by far the best. 10 assists. I brought him in to be a backup centre mid, and he was amazing. So, 100%. I think he was the best. Tom Carroll's also good. I do think we could play 4-2-1 next year, actually, when I look at this more. Yeah, actually probably does suit that better than 4-3-3. I don't know who's going to play as a 10. I do like Eli, but I don't know if he's really the player for that. But Eli Andrew, maybe. Amdoni's not bad box-to-boxer. He was terrible, but at least got 5 assists. The left-back that started last year got 0. So at least he's got 5 assists. It's an upgrade on that. Results, does not even look at it. Disgrace. Finances are going to be awful as well. Yeah. It's going to go down next year as well. Disappointing. That was the best team. Accolades. Young player of the season, Eli Andrew. Second season was Boss William. Oh, that was this season. He was good. Brunetti took all scores. Del Boy with 16. Not good enough, really. Most assists, Eli with 30. That's pretty good. And most goals per home match was Torelli with 4. As we think, well, the boys got our first trophy. The best domestic trophy. And our budget is... Where is our budget? Fluky, this started way before that. This save started about 3 months before the Boston one. 2 months, maybe. Oh. No. Board. We don't need a new stadium. We need players. Accurate reveal. Just so we know, going forwards, I am going to switch to our 4-2 that we won the league with. We won the Champions League with Barnsley with Boston. This is the Boston bus is coming. This is the Boston tactic that we used to win the Champions League with Boston in the Moneyball Boston save. I'm going to load that up there. I'm going to load up my 4-3-3 to then be my defensive tactic in slot number 2. Forget your problems. And then the same tactic in number 3, but that there, okay. This is what I wanna do. Right, okay, that's also, right, okay then. Player reveal, let's start with the goalkeeper, who is still amazing as he always is. That's always good to see, still amazing. Wisdom, I want you in my room. Like, he's good. I could probably cash in on him if I wanted to. He's club homegrown, but so is Eli now. We could cash in on him at this point, if I wanted to. Lucas Silva, yeah, Lucas. That first we've seen him. It is okay. This is the first we've seen Lucas Silva. So I thought he was amazing, and I was right. Okay, so I'm not going to sell him if I can avoid it. Like, he's played really well anyway, but he's amazing, really. I do like Lucas Silva. This is the first time I've seen the right back as well, who is absolute doggers. Absolute doggers. Vaisel is. Not sure that was a good transfer. Not based on his attributes. He's also been pretty shit. So, I mean, yeah, that's... Wow. That's a miss. That's a hit. That's a miss. Cabot Townsend, still looking pretty good as a good defensive centre-back. Not too good on the ball, but that's fine. Sankot. Average. All right, still. Pross William. Okay, big money signing. Pretty good. He didn't play amazing. Like, he's wasted as a pivot, right? He needs to be more like in a two-man pivot role sort of thing. In a 4-2-3-1, he'd be good. Really good. Yeah. Wild player. Might cash in on him though still. Marco Pellegrini, backup centre-back. I mean, 4th choice centre-back, he's fine for that. I'm happy with him. 4th choice centre-back anyway, he's been all right. Peter Bell, our youngster. Okay, now this guy comes from our academy. He's quite good, man. Good. He just turned 17. No, about to turn 18. Theo Tissot, left back. He's okay as a left back. He's not amazing. We'll see. Remy Collinson. Yeah. Fairly decent as well, left back. Brunetti, our CDM, backup CDM. Yeah, like, so this is what I thought, right? Like, he's actually not bad at all for CDM. Like, I could probably challenge a league title with him as my starting CDM. That means I could sell William and take 100 million for him and reset the finances of the club. We could do that. Amdouni, I mean, look at that. How was this team underperforming so badly? It's depressing. The forwards let us down so much, man. Del Boy. Finish in 11. Coach, that is wrong on both accounts. There was no changing for like 2 years. It was 4-2-3, and it's the same tactic that worked with Munich and worked with Wimbledon. It is not the tactic. The tactic has worked, and the players they're the same. They're the same players as had before, same type of players. I do not understand this team. That guy is doggers. I thought he was good. Like, as a striker, he hasn't been scoring. Yeah, coach, I played FM a long time. This team has something special, I'm telling you. Tom Carroll, good centre mid again. Would fit perfectly in my 4-3-3 that I was using before. Eli Andro. I brought him in to be a backup centre mid. And I loaned him back to his parent club, his former club. I mean, oh yeah, yeah. Wow. It doesn't matter, does it? He could do anything. He's 22 now, so he's like Jamal Musiala, right? He's very, very quick, but his pass on the cup's like 15, 16. So will his vision. His off the ball's already at 16. Like, everything's going to go up. He'll be anything you want him to be. He could be a striker. Got his finishing up. Jackson, yeah, I thought he was doggers, and I was right. John, who broke his knee ligaments. Yeah, not quite the same level as he. He was all right. I think his acceleration was better than that before he got his long-term injury. Beto. Or winger, really. I don't know for Lukey, to be honest. I don't know. Eli's still good. Bruno Luis, yeah, I thought he was quite good. I do like Bruno Luis. I think he's pretty good, man. We've got some good wingers there. Wide forwards. Can't really finish, but he's a good, solid, like, backup winger, right? In a title-winning, Champions League-winning team. Tyrone. Tyrone's pretty decent. Overly world-class, but pretty decent. And then Torres. Why can't you score goals? When 9 starts at the start of the season, no goals, couldn't score. And then he scored 14 after playing in a front 2. And that's my, wow. That's my academy prospects. I've had that's 2 of them. Wow. That is our play. Ashwoodville. I don't think there's anybody else to look at, really.